go, we're live. Right, I think we just put an extra light on, so sorry about that. It's actually turned out quite bright out there. Let's put that extra light on. So very warm welcome, everyone. It is Sunday. It's the 7th of August. And my goodness, that sun started to come round, so now I'm blocking it out. And we're just about to do a little half-hour chat. So let me step back here. So this little session, it's about half hour, 40 minutes maybe. It's a little update, so it's every month we're doing a little live chat, or not that there's anyone on yet, but if anyone is joining me in the next half hour, they are very, very welcome. I bring you the news, I bring you up to date anything that's going on my website, my online classes, and then I also answer questions. So the last couple of months I've had some great questions. I've had a couple of people join me online, people that are actually coming to my classes or do my classes online. And for those of you, if you're watching this for the first time, my name's Adele, I'm from Live to Dance EU, and I'm based in Belfast in the United Kingdom. We do some online classes and we do some in-person classes. We teach a lot of Salsa and Latin and Ballroom. I also do some dance fitness classes as well. Now, one piece of very exciting news, well, it was exciting for me. This week I have become an official ambassador for the dance socks. Now I'm going to come a little bit closer to the camera. Okay, these little tiny, maybe I should just move this light around just a little bit whilst we're over here. This very, very small piece of material, elasticated, that looks like half a sock cut off, okay? This, you've heard me talk about these before. If you've seen any of my videos in my YouTube channel, you will see me talk about getting some of these dance socks from the Dance Socks company, because they go over your standard trainer. Here I will demonstrate. Normal outdoor trainer, okay, where these just to go out, run around in. These are not dance trainers. Yes, I do have dance trainers, but these are not. These are normal outdoor everyday trainers. You take said dance sock, which is great to have in your pocket, in your bag, for ladies or gents, okay? And you can, they're so tiny, okay? They fold up really tiny. You can just stick them in the jeans pocket or whatever. And if you end up being out somewhere, I don't know, maybe you've gone for a bar, okay? Or you've gone out for a meal and then you think, well, we're going to get coffee or something, and somewhere you're in a place which is playing music and there's a few people dancing, you think, oh my goodness, I'd love to dance. Didn't bring my dance shoes, my goodness, my trainers, they're too sticky. Or another good example is if you start dance fitness classes or any kind of classes that are more sort of dance based, then you might want to wear your general workout gear and a normal pair of trainers. These trainers have a lovely inner sole inside and they're super comfy and they're super supportive on my arches, and they've got great padding underneath, so I can walk around all day in these and my feet will never hurt. Can't dance in them because they're too grippy underneath and I would hurt my knees by being stuck on the floor. But I put my dance socks on, okay, and I'm going to put my other one on now, right over that shoe, just so you can see, okay. And I've spoken about these before. I have actually done a video a couple of months ago, you'll see it in the playlist, but I wasn't an official ambassador. So my declaration is that from now on all my video uploads and on my live streams, in the description below, in the link, of all the description below, you will see a link to the Dance Socks website, and it declares there that I am able to give you a 10% discount, and there is my discount code, okay? So, I've got it written on the other computer here. So, that discount code, when you go on there, you've got to click through that link, otherwise it doesn't give me any little kickback. But it's Live to Dance EU 10, okay? So if you put Live to Dance EU 10 in when you're on their website, you get 10% off. And I get a little kickback if you click through the link. So that's in the description moving forwards for all of my uploaded videos from this week onwards and all of my live streams. So I am, up until now, have been doing it for just the fact that they are so great, and I thought product It's brilliant, and we've used these for the last 3 or 4 years, and they've been fantastic, especially dancing from home, okay? It is not possible to get dance shoes and spend money all the time. You might just want your most comfy pair of trainers and you think, oh, there's something I want to do, you know, on YouTube. Just want to do a little boogie, or you might want to do a little dance class or whatever. So get yourself a pair of these. They can come in packs of 4, or they can come in single packs. So I tend to buy them in packs of 4 and have them bulk delivered. So because we're in the UK, the free delivery is once your order is over $100. So that means that you might have to pay the delivery charge if you're only going to order a couple of pairs, okay? However, if you want to email me personally and have a little email to me, or go through my website, you can message me, and if I have a stack of them, which I normally do, I can always get you a pair sent out, and you can pay me direct, and you can avoid that delivery charge. So that's for my students. So that's a little bit about my dance news, or my dance socks, now officially the ambassador. Woohoo! Okay, so we're going to put these to good use. I'm going to show you, these are really, really spinning, okay? Super spinning. You just take your weight out the heels and you will spin and glide. So you have to be careful when you first try them, because it's actually way more sliding than you would imagine, okay? So we're going to just put a little song on. I'm just going to get you to follow me, okay? Have a little salsa with me. You'll have to excuse me, I'm just grabbing my coffee here. We went today up to the studio and we literally only got in about 40 minutes before this live stream. We had wedding dance, private lesson today, and we had beginner salsa and improver salsa workshop, and it was great. My wedding dance couple are all ready for their wedding, which is in a couple of weeks' time, which is fantastic. And yeah, we had a great salsa workshop. So things are getting back in some respects here, but the COVID really has been an issue for getting the classes back together and getting the numbers of people back. So a lot of the teachers are starting to come back now. It has felt like forever. Okay, you know, we are probably a good 9 to 12 months behind where the rest of the UK is, and I see other classes and I see friends back in England and they're doing their classes, they've got 60 people, 80 people, 100 people coming in, and my classes are still running really, really small. I'm always honest with everyone. You know, today I had 2 people in the beginners, but then we had 9 people in the improvers. We have not broken the 20 people barrier since before COVID. I mean, you know, it's been bad to get people back to classes, and totally understand that, absolutely. It's not a criticism of students. A lot of people have found other hobbies, a lot of people are too scared still to come back, and a lot of people can't now get it into their schedule, or they're taking the opportunity to go away where maybe they wouldn't have done before. So there's a lot of reasons. I'm not, you know, knocking people for that. But it's been really, really, really tough. And if it wasn't for the fact that I do other consultancy work for another business, something that I was trained in, management consultancy, I was dance teaching full-time before COVID, and I had to cut down the consultancy a lot. I just had some old clients, very few, but then I had to ramp that back up. And now I'm trying to split my time between all of them, and it's like crazy busy because I'm trying to do the consultancy, trying to do some dancing, so it has been really crazy busy, because no one thing is certain enough monetary wise. When you're freelance and you're self-employed, if you don't work or you don't get business in, you don't get paid. There's no paycheck. So, you know, people say you should take a holiday. I'm like, I take a holiday, I have no income. So, you know, for everyone out there that's freelance, self-employed, there's no holiday pay, there's no backup plan. You know, if you don't get customers through on the day, you know, we go all the way up there, we pay for the hall hire, and you just pray that somebody's going to walk through the door and do the classes. And that could be one person, that could be 10 people, and we just don't know. It's very, very difficult to budget as well if you're a dance teacher. In fact, before we go on and do a little bit of salsa, because I will end with 2 or 3 salsa songs, for any of those of you that are thinking about becoming a social dance teacher, very different to ballet and tap and those kind of classes that you teach for the young children and so on. When I'm talking about social dance teachers, so those of you that go and you want to think about being a salsa teacher, bachata teacher, kazumba teacher, whatever, the ones which go into nightclubs or into a bar or whatever, and you do your classes and you have all these social nights out. COVID killed that. COVID killed that so badly. And a lot of dance teachers have to have a full-time paid job in order to then do this part-time, which means they can't dedicate the time to certain things that would be great. Obviously, I was doing it full-time. I do know others that are full-time teachers. We run it as a business. We have all our overheads. So we have our internet, we have our marketing, we have our web hosting, we have our design, the Zoom, all the technologies. It's about £150 UK pounds a month just to run all the technologies and just all the subscriptions that actually keep the business running. Then there's the insurances, then there's all the music licenses and so on. So, it's really difficult when you think about being a social dance teacher. So if you're a budding social dancer who wants to be a dance teacher, think about doing it full time. Think about really throwing yourself into it full time and going for it, okay? Because you need to run it as a proper business. And if you can't dedicate that time and you think, I just do it once a week and I'll teach, you've got to really think about the impact that has on people that are doing it full time, because they then lose a class because somebody else has set up a class. People then go to that person. You think, I can run that class cheap. I can run that class with just a small entry fee. I can run that class for free once a week or once a month because I'm working full time. So we get that a lot. People put very heavily subsidised classes on. I can't do that. My hall hire is so expensive. My hall hire, I pay around £700 a month for my hall hire. And then I have obviously my petrol, then I have my insurances, my music licenses and all of that. So those baseline costs every single month, we're looking at easily £1,100 a month before I make a profit. Okay, so then I get people that say, well, I've got a full-time job, I'm an IT consultant, I'm this, I'm that, whatever. Or we'll just put our classes on for free, or I put our classes on very small. And it doesn't really help the scene because the lower level of teaching slides in, the lower level of numbers slides in, and people are just willing to accept really mediocre classes with not many people, and that does become very frustrating. But if you're thinking about becoming a social dance teacher, okay, I'd really highly recommend that you think about taking some qualifications and studying as well. We have to study to understand anatomy, physiology, how you're going to do a warm-up that's safe, that you don't injure someone because you gave them a move when they weren't warm and they'd hurt their knee or their shoulder. We have to work the class, we have to understand personal relationships between people, how people interact, so you have to really read the room. If people are getting frustrated, they're getting angry. There's so many things you have to understand human nature and how people are interacting with each other. And you need to know your content, and you need to know how to break it down, and you need to know how to resolve issues when someone says this move isn't working, why is it not moving, and you need to be able to demonstrate it and articulate it and talk it through. So there's a huge amount of work. You don't just learn a routine and say, right guys, let's do these 5 moves. So there's a huge volume of studying that goes in and practice to being a dance teacher, an effective, good dance teacher, and knowing your content and your subject inside out. And I always say to people, how is it that social dance teachers can just turn up and not have any of that and just think, I'm just a great dancer, I'll put on some classes. Now, if I went to the local high school and said, I want to be a maths teacher, first of all, they'll say, do you have a degree? Then they'll say, did you go on and do your teacher training and get either, which, there's a couple of qualifications here that would be relevant, but they would, before I even go anywhere near there, I have to have done the degree. I have to have studied for the teacher training course, okay? I have to get that part of the degree that covers pedagogy, I can't even say it, as the method of teaching. And then I have to have a good number of hours, of supervised hours, being supervised by another teacher. So, just to walk into a high school and be a teacher, you don't just walk in and say, hi, I was really great at maths at school, I just want to come and be a maths teacher for you, and they let you in the door. No. You have to go through all this. So wiring with social dance teachers, I was a really great social dancer, I'm really good at salsa, I'm just going to go be the teacher. It's really not good. So that's my rant over. Now, let me just move on and we'll do a couple of salsa songs to finish. I have another website. Okay, I don't have it on here as YouTube because it's an academic learning site, but I do run another site. There's a lot of work gone into it called thedanceguru.net, and in that it is all about social dance courses. So you can go online and you can learn various different courses. In Salsa, for chapter, because on whatever, there's different courses for social dancers, and also, more importantly, the Social Dance Teacher Academy. So you can go in there. We work to the Ofqual framework, we work to the national standards for dance leadership. It's very formal. There's lots of modules to work through. There's level 1s, 2s, 3s, and so on. You can work all the way through. I'm revamping those courses at the moment. They were on the Learn Worlds platform. I'm now integrating them into my website direct, so you can become a member of the website for free. You can upgrade to a paid membership for even more content and teaching, or you can look at some of the little online courses. But anyone thinking of becoming a social dance teacher, we will teach you anatomy, physiology. We'll teach you how to be doing risk assessments, health and safety, all of those things, okay? And it would be really great if more people would take an interest in actually learning how to be qualified in those things. So I've talked for enough. I'm going to put a couple of salsa songs on. There's nobody on live with me. Nobody's joined in, so I'm going to do that. That's my updates for this month. It's August. I might not get to do one of these next month because I'm actually going to a wedding the first Sunday in September. But we'll see if I can squeeze something in. But yeah, these little dancing days ones are normally supposed to be feedback and questions, and obviously there's nobody on live. But we've talked about social dance teaching, we've talked about supporting classes, and talking about the fact that I'm now an official ambassador, and I need to declare that to you, and if you use the link you get the discount. Right, do a couple of salsa songs, then I'll say goodbye, because in 40 minutes time I need to teach solo quick step online. There's another YouTube live broadcast for that. Okay, let's go to this one. Let's test out these dance songs. just going to do the first couple of steps, and I found a piece of music. I'm going to be doing this at 7 o'clock UK time, so it's in about half an hour. I'm going to be doing a little quick step introduction, and I will be doing an improvers version for about 45 minutes at about 8:30. So just a little taster for you of what's to come there. So if you're watching this at some point in the future and think, oh, that's okay, have a little look in the live broadcast playlist, because there will be another couple of live broadcasts done possibly by the time you see this, because we're going to be broadcasting them in the next couple of hours. So YouTube music, let's go here. I have to pick my royalty-free music. So here we go, going for a quick step. Okay, it's a nice cool song here. We're going to start with a little bit of Charleston moves. Step and point, step and heel. Run. Now we're going to take a V-shaped basic. Back, side, close, side, forwards. Back, side, close, side, forwards. Guys, this is adapted for our living room. Normally in the ballroom we go all the way round anti-clockwise. So I normally continue on and go back the other way. Back, back, cross, back. Forwards, forwards, cross, forwards, back, two backs, cross and back, two forwards, cross it behind, full speed. Slow, quick, slow, 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 quick, slow, 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 quick, slow, slow, slow. Basic. Guys, thank you so much for watching this. Obviously there was nobody on live with me today, so couldn't have any of those little chats. But if anyone's watched this in the future and you find it useful, do look back in some of the Dancing Days TV, because it is supposed to be interactive. There are supposed to be conversations happening. And as the channel grows, we only have 110 supporters at the moment, but as the channel grows, then hopefully that interaction will grow and we can do this once or twice a month. Thank you ever so much. I will see you hopefully in another video soon. Bye bye.